3, 2, 1. And advent of code, day 3 has started. Let's see if the slide is... Oh, the slide is fast today. Our computers are having issues, so I have no idea if we have any chief historians in stock. Huh? You're welcome to check the warehouse though, says the mildly flustered shopkeeper at the North Pole Toboggan rental shop. The historians head out to take a look. The shopkeeper turns to you. Any chance you can see why our computers are having issues again? The computers appear to be trying to run a program, but its memory, your puzzle input, is corrupted. All of the instructions have been jumbled up. It seems like the goal of the program is just to multiply some numbers. It does that with instructions like mul x, y, where x and y are each 1 to 3 digit numbers. For instance, mul 4446 multiplies 44 by 46 to get a result of 2024. Similarly, mul 123,4 would multiply 123 by 4. However, because the program's memory has been corrupted, there are also many invalid characters that should be ignored. Even if they look like part of a mul instruction, sequence like mul 4 times, mul 6,9 exclamation mark, question 12, okay, or to... Okay, do nothing. For example, consider the following sections of corrupted memory. Only the 4 highlighted sequences are real mul instructions. Adding up the results of each instruction produces 116. So I feel like we should get RegEx going. So that will be fun. So scan the corrupted memory for uncorrupted mul instructions. What do you get if you add up all the results of multiplications? So is this like one string or are these like multiple strings? Let's go to day 3. Oops, not day 23. Day. So I did some changes. I added code for every single one of them, and I also made a little bit more of a nicer thing. So I put day on 0, part on 0, and then it just takes the day of today to get a bit this script. So that should help out a little bit. First of all, var l data, and this will probably be a packed string array. So just a quick thing as well. I made a script that gets all the data from files in a format that I would need. By example, a packed float, just a float array, packed int array, packed string array, and just a normal string array. That may help out, and that's something what I will be using now, because I have no idea how this data is made up. So data.txt, there are a couple of lines, but not that many. Data.get string array, and I just pass the path, and that should be it. So print l data, whoops, let's quickly see if that returns anything. Get line on a null value. Oh wait, this is 04, whoops. No idea how that got messed up. And for the normal data, we have our stuff. Let's quickly do the test data. Test data.txt. And let's paste that. So right now we only have one entry, but there will be multiple entries. So first of all, we need a total. So var l total is an integer, and that starts at 0. So we need to do some amount of like regex stuff, I think. I don't know enough about regex to do this kind of things, I think. Like regular expressions is something I have done a little bit of, but not enough to say that I will be able to do this, I think. Let's try. So something that I've learned so far from the past too, the function that you need in part 1, you often need to reuse again in part 2. So I'll just directly create a new function for it. So get the, or should I get all mul strings out of each line. I think we should do that in here. And over here we can have var l mul, and this will just be a packed string array in which we will save them total. I think that's the best way to do it. So we will need a func get muls. We pass in a line, which is a string, and we return a packed string array. Okay, so in here we just get muls. We pass the L line, but we need to L mul dot append. It's we're passing back. Yeah, append array. Okay. For L entry, which is a string, in L mul, we do total plus equals multiply. Is multiply written like that? Multiply, and you pass the L entry. And I think that's all we need to do. So for here, func string ent, we return a integer. And for now, we'll return 0. So for this one, this function will be very easy. So we don't actually need to do too much. We take a entry dot, no. Wait, all the strings will start with mul. All the strings will start with mul, so it should not be too difficult. We just need to remove some characters, so... And over here, suffix, which is just this one. And then we can just return a entry dot split. We take the comma. We take the first thing times, it should be an integer, because right now it's still a string. And voila, this should be enough. This should normally work. Print a entry. I'll quickly check just in case. So that should normally print 4. And over here, before I run into any issues, L total. So yeah, mul to, it still prints mul. So wait, does this do anything? Oh no, wait. This returns a entry is equals. Okay, so this should work. But for some reason that also just works if we convert it to an integer. So it's this whole trim, suffix, trim, prefix is probably not even necessary. I'll just leave it in because maybe in part 2 we will need it. But this basically works, this multiply function. But now we need to get all the muls out of the data. I could do this very badly. So for L character, which is a string. So for now we need to var L entry is a string. If L entry dot size is 0, then the first character needs to be an L. So end L char is an M. Okay, so this is probably going to be very bad code. I should use RegEx, but I don't want to. So regular expressions can actually like make this kind of a task quite easy. And I think I even joked about it today that I will need to use, like that we will probably need to use RegEx at some point during this whole advent of code. Yeah, I think today is probably the day. So L entry, I'm not going to do that because I think I can probably do it like this. Yeah, no, I think I should work with a RegEx. I don't think... I could continue the method that I'm doing right now, but this will take too much time, I think. So RegEx dot new and compose and assign the source pattern to use. But how do I then actually... Okay, let's open RegEx. I did not want to do this, but I don't think I have a choice. Let's first try this. Can we find the things that start with mul? Found identifier. Am I doing something wrong here? L results, regex match in L results, print L results. Okay, let's see if that works. I don't think it will. Missing closing parenthesis. It does not do anything. Guess what we can do is we put this. Put this in here. And before appending it, let's first quickly print everything to see if it's actually L result.toString. I think it's getString. Yeah, getString. So that works. So if we do this now and we uncomment getString, this is giving us the value of 116. So let's quickly add this in. That's not the right answer. If you're stuck, mix. Oh wait, I'm still using the test codes. Okay, I'm an idiot. Okay, so this is the actual number. This should work. You gave an answer too recently. You have to wait after submitting an answer before trying again. Okay, so I have to make sure that I don't use the test data. Oops. So 38 seconds. Okay, what do we do in 38 seconds? Is there anything that I can improve about this code right now? So I don't really need these things anymore because like it's very self-explanatory. I don't think I should put it into L-mul. I guess I can directly do this. So for L entry string in, and we just remove this. So we had, what did we have? 1559 and some other stuff. 1559. Okay, we still have the exact same thing. So let's quickly test. Normally this should be correct. Okay, you're one gold star closer. Okay, I thought the whole regex stuff will be more difficult. So up to part 2. As you scan through the corrupted memory, you notice that some of the conditional statements are also still intact. If you handle some of the uncorrupted conditional statements in the program, you might be able to get an even more accurate result. There are 2 new instructions you'll need to handle. The do, between brackets, instruction enables future mul instructions. The don't instruction disables future mul instructions. Only the most recent do and or don't instructions applies. At the beginning of the program, mul instructions are enabled. For example, x mul don't, then all the parts after don't are not included anymore. Then we have do, and that's okay. So I feel like this is an easy one to do right now. So we just need to make certain that we do the cut at the don'ts. So I feel we take all the strings and we take everything that is between don't and do. We take that data and we remove it. So first we remove the data and then, okay, so, and this time the result is 48. So let's quickly do the test data again. Let's not forget to do change it later. And we return a string. So we need another regex. Let's just copy this one. Okay, so first of all, this needs to be empty. Then we go through here. And wait, instead of append, we take a entry dot. So that should clean up the entire thing. Argument 1 should be an integer. Replace, and we do this by 0. But now we need to compile. We need to compile it in a good way. How do we do this? So for part 2, what do we need to do? So first of all, L total var L total. So we take the data, we copy this, voila. But instead of get the muls, we first need to clean up the lines. So do don't cleanup. And now we need to get the regex of don't and... Okay. So everything between don't and do we need to get. I think we can use a star to like get all characters in regex. 0 or more. And then we need to get everything. And we will probably need to escape characters again. Let's quickly run this. What number do we get? We get 116. Oh. 116, 161. 161. So we still get the exact same. Wait, does replace... This returns a string. So how about I do a entry is equals at a entry dot replace. Still not. String. Do we actually get like the correct data? Nope. A entry. Okay, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. It's not like yesterday that I'm struggling so much. So we are getting a string. So that, okay, the test data is just different. Did I say that the test different instruction applies at the beginning of the program? So this is not the same. Yeah, this is not the same. So if I add my full data now and print this, let's quickly check this. Let's hope. Only the most recent do or don't instruction applies at the beginning of the program. Mul instructions are enabled. So what I'm thinking is that what is going wrong right now, if you go to the data, I think we can probably tell, like some lines probably have like don't, but never a do in the end. This will be very difficult to like try to figure out. This has a do at the ending. Am I really understanding the puzzle this time? Because last time it was because of the question that like something wrong with the question that I did not understand properly, and that's why I kept wasting so many hours. Let's not waste time today. Let's read the question again. So, okay, how about I don't do regex in this part. And we have a var L enabled is a bool, which is true. So for L character for L character, which is a string inside of a entry. So in here we check if L character is a D, else we check for do. Then L enabled is true, else L enabled is false. And now we basically L string plus a entry, and we take the character. And this should return, and this should return the L string. Okay, so what value do we get when we do this? The exact same. Oh wait, no, whoops. If L enabled. Okay, so if it's enabled, then we send the character, else not. So okay, this is giving us a more promising looking number. So let's quickly send this. Well, quickly. Let's hope it's correct. Right now, I don't think I'm doing anything incorrectly. That's the thing with test data. I feel like you can get the exact, like the correct results, even though your function is wrong. I wish the test data was a little bit bigger. I think the main problem right now is the data that we got, the puzzle input that we got, has enters inside of it. And I think that's causing an issue right now. I think that's why my previous result is not correct. I don't know why the whole regex approach did not work out. But yeah. I think for this part, for get the muls, this is probably the best approach to go for. But is there like anything I'm missing before I submit a reply again? Because there's something that not noticing, I think. So only the most recent do or don't instruction applies. Okay, let's not use the test data. I think I should have probably done the entire string at once to begin with. So that's the right answer. You are 1 gold star closer to finding the chief historian. You have completed day 3. You can share this victory or return to the advent calendar. So I finished, and this time in a very reasonable time, only like 1 hour and 22 minutes. I could have done it a little bit faster, I think, if the string would not have been cut into different parts and if I would have known that I had to put them in one line. But other than that, I did far better than yesterday. So I think that's it for today. Big thanks to all my Ko-fi supporters. And if you also want to support me and my work, feel free to go to my Ko-fi page. And also, you could, like if you become a member, you have access to my Godot data manager script, my GD extension, my GitHub projects workflow, my Anki deck if you want to study Japanese, and my quick course to GLPT grammar. So you get something, plus there are weekly posts that I'm posting on the, well, blog feature of Ko-fi. So yeah, if you want to stay up to date with what's going on behind the scenes, join my Ko-fi page. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye. Well, with next one I mean tomorrow. Bye bye.